Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Irvine, California at the William Willett Jr. Aquatic Center for the CIF Southern Section Boys Division I Championship Water Polo game. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, water polo fans everywhere. We're here in Irvine, California for the girls CIF Southern Section Division I Championship match between the number 1 seed Laguna Beach Breakers and the number 7 seed Newport Harbor Sailors. Alongside me, Orange Lutheran head coach Steve Carrera. Good evening, we're back here for the Division III Girls Water Polo CIF Finals. I'm Dean QuintalD alongside Orange Lutheran head coach Steve Carrera. Tonight's matchup, Miracosta against Los Osos. This is Dean QuintalD alongside me, Orange Lutheran head coach Steve Carrera. We're here today for the CIF Southern Section Boys Water Polo Championship between Mater Dei and Harvard-Westlake. Steve, what can you tell me about both these teams? John, you played Santiago twice this year already, coming out on top. First game was an OT thriller. You came out on top by 1. Next time you beat them by 6 goals. It's always tough to beat a team 3 times in a row. How do you guys guard against a letdown? Is there any one player you got to look to shut down from Santiago? I'm here with Agora head coach Peter Schiavelli. Peter, it's your 4th straight year back in the championship game. You've been an assistant before. It's your first time as the head man on the bench. What are you going to do differently than the last 4 years? You talk about defense. You got an excellent goaltender in Dom Bodine. Is he going to be the strength to your team this game? I'm here with Santa Margarita head coach Brian Weathersby, and they're about to take on Mater Dei for the Division II championship. Brian, this is your 2nd time. You're looking to repeat. What's the keys to the games for you to come out on top today? You've played Mater Dei twice already, seemingly winning each game pretty handily. How do you guard against complacency in this game? All right, great, Brian. Thanks a lot and good luck. Key players for Harvard-Westlake going to be number 7, Johnny Hooper. He's the guy that really makes this team go. Earlier this year, about 3 weeks ago, Mater Dei had their 105-game win streak broken by Cathedral Catholic out of San Diego. How do you think that plays into this?
Argentina, Dean, obviously has their work cut out for them. You look at this team, what can they do to try and make this a game, make a go of it here against Australia?
I think, I would imagine their counterattack. Physically, they're not as big and as strong as the Australians, so they've got to get a counterattack going. And then in the front court, a motion offense. Australia's pressing them out, and they're just kind of sitting there. And so they need to get the offense going, drive through. Australia's pressing out, and then they're going back into a drop. And they're dropping 2 and 3 guys back on the center. So they need to drive that through and get a motion offense going.
Ramiro Velch putting it away. So, Dean, as you said, you move around, some good things happen. You get on the power play, Argentina takes advantage.
Exactly, Greg. They started drive. They drove a guy all the way across from the one spot, kind of up high, and then they drove another guy down, and he started moving, and the defender grabbed onto him. Nice stop there by Mazzini. Did what every goaltender should do when the ball comes into 2 meters, got his hands out of water in anticipation for a quick shot.
Siri, 10 seconds on the shot. He moves center cage, looks around, fakes. All the time in the world, bunny bar down. Number 9, Steven Siri. Just moved center cage, looked around to see if anybody was around him, had the ball up for about 4 seconds and just let it fly right over Moses' head.
Halleck from up top to Schneider at center. He shoots and he scores, gets it under the hand of McQuinn Barron on a skip shot that just
over there by Jake Sanders.
Ball's down on the left-hander spot, dumped into 2 meters. And an exclusion coming.
Against number 18 White.
It's going to be Nick Labian. Weren't sure if Nick was going to play today. He had a hand injury, and it was a game-time decision. He didn't play in the semifinals.
On the weak side.
Walters dumps it into Inouye at 2 meters. He's up, fires, shot blocked by Ridgely on the shot from just inside 5 meters by Inouye. Anthony Ridgely comes up with his first block of the match. Halleck down to the left-hander spot. Dumps it inside, shot and a goal. Number 10, Rafael Rady with his 2nd goal of the match. And Harvard's jumped out to a 3-0 lead with 3:17 left here in the first quarter. Halleck down to the left-hander spot to Frumer. Shot clock's at 15. Into 2 meters. Backhand and a goal by number 7. Over the head of McQuinn Barron. That was Johnny Hooper. Silvers. He's faking,
Silvers.
wraps it around, shot, cross cage, skip, and off the post and in. Nick Silvers with his second goal of the match brings Mater Dei to within one. At ball into 2 meters. Sanders, he's up, he fires in another big block by Ridgely. Schneider pulls the trigger from 6 meters, catches McQuinn sleeping. That's the end of the first half of play, and we've got Harvard Westlake on top of Mater Dei 7-3. Timeout by Harvard Westlake with 1:12 to go, and they're up by 3, still at 9-6. So we've got 1:12 left to go here. Harvard up by 3 at 9-6. Ridgely's going to put the ball in play. Clock's winding, and I'm sure they'll be happy to just sit on this one. Harvard Westlake, your CIF Division I champion boys water polo team. So from Irvine, California at the William Woolett Aquatic Center, Harvard Westlake captures the CIF Southern Section Division I Boys Water Polo Championships with a big upset victory over number 1 Mater Dei 9-6. Please join us again at 4 p.m. for the Division III championship match. This is Dean Quintal signing off.